Most buyers think credit is pretty simple. Pay your bills on time, don't open new accounts, and you're good. And that's mostly right. But there's one thing that can quietly drag your score down, even when you're doing everything else right. It's called utilization, and it's one of the most impactful factors in your credit score. Here's how it works. Every credit card you have has a limit, and the credit bureaus are paying close attention to how much of that limit you're using. The rule of thumb is keep your balance below 40% of your available limit on each card. So if you have a card with a $10,000 limit, you want the balance to stay under $4,000. Here's why that matters. The credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, are the ones calculating your score. And utilization is one of the biggest factors they use. The higher your balances are relative to your limits, the more it can pull your score down. And the score the Bureau produces is what a lender sees when they pull your credit. So it's not that the lender is watching your balances directly. It's that high utilization lowers the score, and a lower score can mean a higher rate. Sounds simple, but here's where people get tripped up. A lot of people are carrying higher balances than they realize, not because they're in financial trouble, but just because of how they use their cards on a day-to-day basis. Maybe they put everything on one card for the points. Maybe they're slowly paying down a balance. Maybe they consolidated debt onto one card thinking that was the smart move. Any of those things can push utilization up. And when utilization goes up, the score can come down. And when the score comes down, your rate can go up. Here's the part that surprises most people. This is one of the fastest things to fix. Paying down the right card, or in some cases, simply calling the issuer and asking for a higher limit can move the score in a meaningful way, sometimes in as little as 30 days. That's why I always pull credit early, not just to see if someone qualifies, but to see if there's anything we can do to put them in a stronger position before we move forward. Sometimes a small adjustment in utilization can make a real difference in the rate someone qualifies for. And over the life of a loan, that adds up. So if you're thinking about buying or you're getting ready to start looking, don't wait until you're writing offers to look at your credit. The earlier we look, the more options we have. Reach out. I'll take a look at the full picture and tell you exactly where things stand. I'm Glenn Rodriguez, and I'm here to help.